All right. Hello and welcome back to another classic live stream. We are here with Ryan.
What's going on, guys?
And John. I'm just kidding. It's
Whoa,
Josh.
Whoa. Oh, don't mean insult me like that.
So many J's.
I made that mistake earlier today, so I'm just continuing it here on the live stream. And we got a pretty cool one because we just got back from IWA, which is a lot of fun. And Josh has no idea except for the videos we've been posting.
Yeah, all I saw was the videos.
So my hope is that he asks us a lot of questions.
There's some cool stuff from the show. Oh, there's the background music?
Mm-hmm. That was quite loud.
No, there was some cool stuff from the show. There was a lot of interesting things that we don't have in the U.S. I wish we did have. And there was some stuff, too, at the show where I was like, hey, that can stay there. That doesn't need to come over here. That's for you guys.
You guys can have that one.
Yeah. And so it was kind of up to us to sort through that and kind of find the most interesting stuff to make into a larger video for you guys. So that's going to be coming out next week. We've got it editing right now. It's I think 30 interviews in total in one video.
Yeah.
A minimum of 30.
Which is going to be one of the longer ones I think we've posted in a while.
Yeah. I want to say our last IWA footage was 20 around there. So 50% more. That's going to be hours long. Pretty cool. So
I'm excited about that actually coming through because we had some pretty cool interviews. Some stuff I'd never seen before because it was my first time going to Germany. Josh.
What was your favorite interview? Not product, but interview with someone there.
Oh, probably Grand Powers.
Grand Powers was fun.
Those guys are just cool.
Fun, which people can watch. That one is not going to be a part of our that longer video because they had some really cool stuff enough where we actually posted it during the show. So if you guys are interested, check it out on the channel.
All right. So we are already killing the comments real quick. So I'm going to take a pause. Then we're going to get to Josh's thoughts. Joshua, if you could also tell me the audio if you want to pull it up on your phone. Yeah, all right. Oh, that was me. Soul. Okay, ask Josh if he's going to buy a Mark 1 or not. that's our behind the scenes.
Okay,
I
don't know. I haven't shot it yet. I haven't shot the Mark 1. We just got him.
We just shot it today.
We did just get it in.
Do I really need to sell my perfect BCM to buy a Mark 1? I don't know. We'll see.
And a couple things
perfect. We'll get into that later.
We actually have a pretty good amount of Twitch comments here saying, whoa, an actual stream, because we've not streamed on Twitch in a while. I just got it working. So
it's been a while. The reason being is the interface with, StreamYard, right? So that's the thing. So
yeah, we got that all up and working. And now we even look good, and it's not on phone cameras.
Yeah, they're on our Sonys that we normally film content on.
We even have a background that has classic firearms on it. I'm very excited about that.
Heck yeah.
I hear the music in the background. People are going to be going crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Joshua, how's it sounding?
Raging.
Yeah.
The music one, just audio.
Yeah, all of it, all the above.
I hear audio, I don't hear music.
Okay.
To me, it sounds like it's kind of just low in the background.
And that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll see if it comes through on stream. You guys are sending me a Walther RS3, right? Right?
Oh, let's talk about it. All right, so this was one of the coolest things at the show. I really liked the RS3.
The WA 2000?
Yeah, the WA 2000. Yeah, for all of you guys who play, especially on Twitch. I know you guys know about the WA 2000. 2009 MW2.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, dude, that was so much fun. It was not the best gun, but it was just so much fun. What was it? Wasteland?
It's like the Dragunov in every gun ever, every game ever. It's always the worst gun, but you still want to use it.
Dragunov can be good, but it was Wasteland, I think it was called, on the big map where it was it was the biggest one in MW2, and you could just shoot back and forth. WA, so much fun. But
hung out in the trenches with a shotgun.
So. Talking actual guns, enough of that. Right. Real guns, the RS3, it's a bullpup bolt action,
a straight pull
with a straight pull feature, and I was gonna say that is one of the coolest word combinations to a rifle. I've never heard anything like it.
And it's got a QD point or a QD optic mount, which is interesting for a bullpup rifle or even any hunting rifle, and a suppressor that's QD.
Yeah.
And it comes with it. It is packaged and designed to be with that suppressor, which is crazy.
And here's the crazy part too. It's not just QD, because I've seen everyone has QD something or another. It doesn't mean much, right? They kind of redesigned what you'd think of a tri-lug system on an MP5 that's made famous through all these SMGs, and they basically implemented that into a rifle. So it's Trilug has its issues. It can actually come loose over time. And the way they did that on the end, it doesn't look like it will. I mean, we got to see to find out, but looks solid. Yeah.
Yes, I love that one. That one's definitely a highlight of the show.
Yeah.
Now, we also have, haven't seen you guys in a minute. That's the second time we got that on Twitch. Definitely bought a hat because it's my initials. My guess is it's CF.
Well, you got to cover up that.
It looks like Chan Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to cover up the toupee.
The toupee. Are we already getting into that one? All right. Sounds like I have some explaining to do. Let's pull it back over to the big cameras here. So I posted.
I got to see it on this.
I posted a lot of short. I didn't actually get the short. I should have put the short up here so you guys could see it. But when we went to the show, I haven't had my hair cut in a while, and so it's really, really long. And then I could not find my actual hair gel. All I had was beard gel. And that's a really strong hold if you've ever used it. If you've grown a beard, you know. So hang on.
So you're saying you put it in your hair?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Because otherwise it just goes crazy and it just ends up curling. So first off, not a toupee, right? Pulling on it here, you can see it's not a toupee.
But this is going to be an office joke for a
Forever.
very long time.
So
Oh my
thank
gosh.
you guys for that.
Every one of the comments. were-
Because it first off, the comments were ripping it to shreds. Like it became funny, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny to make fun of it.
When you told me and showed me the video, I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, it looks like a toupee. I know you don't have one, and it
That's
looks like a
exactly-
toupee.
Me and Josh watched it. We saw it right after you guys posted it,
Yep.
and I looked at it. I was like, dude, I swear, it looks like he's got a toupee. I
Because it
know he
doesn't move.
doesn't, but it looks
doesn't
like he
move.
does.
And
Yeah.
it's so stiff. And I'm like, oh, man, it does.
Pause.
Like, my hair is wavy. So,
Yeah.
like, it created, like, a little bump, and it looks like it's the big part of the toupee.
We're close enough to Turkey at that point in Germany. We can just go get a new hairline
Yeah,
for
there,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so thank you guys for calling me out on that. I definitely wore a hat for the rest of the interviews.
You guys bullied him into wearing a hat.
Exactly.
That's when I went
hilarious,
back and
dude.
watched it, I was like, oh, they're actually kind of right.
Hilarious.
All right, was Canik at the show?
Yes.
If so, anything new from them? No, there wasn't
No,
anything new.
nothing new.
The only thing that I was able to spot was the fact that the MC9 Prime Radiant Edition had not the what are the Trigicon sites?
They're like the they're like the high vis.
The high vis sites, and
Yeah.
they just had like standard sites, like a white dot and a blacked out rear. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, but even that, I mean,
Yeah.
that's for the European market, right? So essentially, they didn't have anything new.
Yeah. So nothing new, but that's not coming to the US. We got the good stuff, which is what's really important.
Also, got to say too, I wish Adam was there because went by the booth. They were busy, didn't get to get an interview, and would have loved to do an interview.
Adam wasn't there?
No. Yeah.
As
We
every-
would have loved to.
As everybody knows, I'm not a tall human being. I'm actually fairly on the short side, like 5'6", with shoes on, and Adam's like 7 foot tall. So me standing next to him or just going up, and because he gives hugs, he's a hugger. So you hug up to
You're
him.
right at his crotch every time.
I'm like, please no, please no. I need to duck. Bob and weave, boys, bob and weave.
Brandon's hugging his dad. That's what it looks like. He's like, "Go off to school, honey." See you later.
Give me a backpack. Oh, I have a backpack on because it's a SHOT Show or
Yep.
IWA. I always
Yeah.
have a backpack on.
Yeah.
Is it true Glock is making a 43X in 380 caliber?
I
I
haven't heard that. They have the 42. I don't know that they're making. I don't know.
It would make sense. And especially with, I think SIG is kind of going that route pretty hard with the 380, with the Lux and a few others.
I think Smith & Wesson kind of started that with,
the Bodyguard.
with the Bodyguard 2.0. 'Cause
I agree.
To me, that's the superior one, and I'm a Glock shill. So
Do you remember the last live stream we
feeding
did,
into
Ryan? Do you actually have physical memory of the live stream we did last time?
Okay, we'd recently gotten off the plane. We were so tired. We were just going at it with the different interviews
Whoa.
throughout the day.
Yeah.
And we have a 6-hour time difference, and we're sitting there trying to do it in a live stream. And I just remember trying to stay awake, and literally my eyes
Yes.
fluttering and dancing off. I was like, oh crap,
And
here
so,
we go.
I've gone back 6 hours in time. I've never gone forward 6 hours in time because I live in North Carolina, so you can kind of do some math there. But and going forward is harder. It is definitely my brain doesn't kind of cooperate with that. But on the pre-show stream we did, Jacob,
Jacob.
Said, by the way, I don't know if you guys remember, which I do, by the way. I'm just
Yeah, I
telling you
remember.
right now. In your stream, I told you, or your pre-IWA stream, I told you I'm going to try and get an internship at HK. Guess what? I just had an interview with Hans.
Okay.
Oh, I know Hans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hans is a great guy.
And he says he's pretty optimistic about it. So, dude, awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
awesome.
seriously, if you get that,
That's awesome.
All right.
that is so cool.
So Hans is a good guy. Andy's a great guy over there at H&K. Benedict, also one of our like personal like friends over at H&K Germany. Just great people over there. We
Yes.
also went out to dinner with Luca. with Benedict.
I got his phone number.
Yep, and I think he's an intern.
Yep.
So he'd probably be with them.
Yeah, you would definitely meet Luca, which he's really cool. So,
Great people over there.
what's up, Kent? Said, what's up, Brandon? I was expecting a what's the Joe Biden saying?
Someone said it's definitely a 2-pack.
Fire 2 shotgun blast in the air. I don't know, blow out a lung with
No,
9 mil.
it's the Brandon saying. I haven't heard it in a while.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
that
go,
one.
Brandon. There
Let's
it
go,
is.
Brandon.
There's so many sayings that he has. Half of them are just him falling downstairs.
How did you guys like IWA, Ryan?
It was great. Yeah, it's awesome. It was more chill and calm than years previously. And what I found interesting about this year over previous years is it was more of like searching through different manufacturers and trying to find the best thing that they had, because sometimes they weren't outward about it and you had to kind of
Dig.
like question them a little bit, and then you're like, okay, well, what's this new thing? Oh, what's this? It was like this booth in a corner, that you might not like look at twice. And we found some pretty cool stuff this year because of that.
We
Is
did.
how much is it like? We were talking about how big it was earlier. Is it how like size comparison, like compared to SHOT Show?
Stop me.
Compared to SHOT Show? Oh, I would say this year, maybe like a third.
Third.
Uh,
So it's a
Compared to
little,
SHOT Show,
little
you said?
easier.
Somewhere between
to,
a third to half.
Because I even find it difficult at SHOT Show sometimes to find like the gems.
Yeah, I would say probably half the size, because come to think of it, there were some big areas like 3A and 3C
Yeah.
over there. Like
Yes.
they were massive
and
convention
they
halls.
had like weird triangles in them. So like it's a big rectangle with the corners are all cut, so that's kind of weird, like in a building.
Yeah.
And then it had a big triangle in the middle too. So you think you've gotten to the end? No, that's just a part of the triangle portion of the wall. That's not the end. You go around that and you're like, oh, there's a whole nother half of the room. We've
Yeah.
been in here for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
It could take a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's deceiving. It's hard to look at it that way because there's so many different halls. So it's not
okay.
like SHOT Show where
not
it's
like-
like
Yeah,
three
we don't-
main
yeah.
rooms. You got the basement, you got the
Well, they
main
started
floor,
adding.
and
They've
you got
got
Caesars.
like the 5th floor now too. At
Oh, then
SHOT
they got
Show.
the tactical.
Yeah, they got. They got.
It's definitely less than half of SHOT Show.
All right, let's see. We said, "What's up, boys? How do you guys like IWA? You guys, he used Grand Thumb's discount.
Nice. Get some cool stuff over there.
If you guys thought Germany was cool, you missed out in Savannah.
That's not what I meant. Could have used it use that discount on the hair.
Oh, on the hair. Hey,
I see.
we're pretty close to Turkey.
Turkish hairlines. Yeah.
Hairlines.
People think the airlines are good.
It's the hairlines.
All right, so now let's dive into some of the cool things that we did see at IWA. Do you have a first one you want to go with? Oh, we have some images.
Yeah. All right. Let's go based on those images. So one of my personal favorites was the Peterson Gunworks chassis that we got to use.
Hey.
It's like fireworks.
Wow, that was supposed to be an applause. That was definitely more fireworks.
No, this thing was really cool because it was more solid. Like I wish we could show this chassis that's right over there in front of us, but it's a Strike Industries Alpha chassis. That's the only thing that's even close to that.
That's the universal one, right?
Yeah, but the big difference is that that's not universal. So that's a P320 only. This, you can fit any standard size pistol in it. And all you have to do to make it fit is basically put a different tang on the backside of the beaver tail to actually have it sit within the chassis. And it seems
put a
solid.
different
Tang on the backside.
Sorry.
just clip that.
Yeah. Clip it, chat. Come on, chat.
Clip it.
No, so that was amazing. That was really cool because I haven't seen anyone quite do it that way. And it was actually more solid than I thought it was going to be. I figured with that tang, it was just going to be kind of flimsy within there, almost like if you guys remember like the original Ronins, the Ronies or whatever, the micro Ronies, like those were
They're flimsy.
Yeah, you had some wiggle room in it.
Yeah.
No wiggle room whatsoever. 7075 T6 aluminum has a front M-lock area where you can put a vertical foregrip. You can put lights. You can do all this stuff. And the guy's been working on it for 7 years. I fully believe it.
Yeah, it definitely felt refined. The top comment says 700. Now I'll just buy a Recover Tactical. And I'm not going to lie, that is the first thing I thought of when I did see it. So that's a pretty good comparison. Although this one's completely aluminum. So you're getting that premium versus, the more budget-oriented one.
Yes.
But that budget-oriented one is still solid.
And the budget-oriented one would only be for one gun.
That's true. That's a
You gotta
great
make your
point.
gun.
So you'd buy multiple Recover Tacticals that would be polymer, and I like them. They're like polymer rubber. They're solid. Like I really do like a Recover Tactical, but it's just it's apples and oranges, right? They're same. They're fruit, right? But they're not the same.
thing.
So
Did you know oranges are man-made?
I've heard
Same
this.
but different.
Yeah.
We heard this actually at IWA.
Yep. Didn't know that. Looked it up. Actually true.
Is it really? So like the state of Florida is a lie.
It's just a combo. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's
That
just a
is
combo of like
insanity.
different like things that we put together, and eventually an orange came out.
My wife is going to be so upset after this when I tell her.
I mean, the people who confirmed it could also just be like big conspiracy theory things, so you never really know.
It
But
felt like the person when we were talking about it. It felt like a chemtrail thing of the guy talking about. We're like, "Cool, dude. Yeah, we'll talk later."
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So let's
Interesting.
see. Another comment was it looked too bulky. That particular PCC, not the orange.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
It
It
felt
feels good.
when we held it, it felt the same bulkiness as Recover Tactical. Like it was the same. It was very, very similar to the same size,
Same.
but
Same,
different.
But different. Exactly. And the other side too, it's side folding, right? So it's not like a retractable thing. So it's not quite like a Flux.
On Twitch, they asked, "What does IWA stand for?" Please hold.
Google.
And did HK say when the VP9CC will be released in the United States?
Isn't that the
Wish we had a
other
Jamie.
thing we already got? Oh wait, no, is that
Are you guys ready for this?
Yep.
Should I say it with the German accent first?
You can
Yes,
try. I would
you-
love to see the
yes.
International Waffen Ausstellung. Sorry about that. It is the International Weapons Exhibition, is what it translates to.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Lined
And
up.
then Ausstellung is exhibition in German. Yep. So there you go. And then it's technically IWA Outdoor Classics is the full name. So they're like, it's like, it's Germany. So they're like, hey, it's outdoors sport hunting, right? It's not tactical.
All right. Now, for my favorite thing in IWA. There it is. The TS3.
Ooh.
I am beyond excited to shoot this. Everybody knows I'm a pretty big CZ fan. I've been shooting their guns for a while, and I find it difficult to find a gun for a better price that actually beats them. This one, obviously, the price is going to be outlandish, so that's a whole nother category. But I really want to see how good can it get? Can this beat your high-end 2011s? Because people claim that about the TS2s that are customized.
Look, I'm not saying these are a one-to-one, but I personally have always loved the idea of a DWX. Because you get the 2011 slide, and then you get the frame of a Shadow with the mags of a Shadow, which you don't have to pay the astronomical prices for 2011 mags a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And that's why Bull Armory actually made the mags they do. People are like, oh, they're just trying to make them proprietary. Supposedly, they made them because they didn't want you to have to pay nearly as much for these incredibly expensive 2011 mags. So that's the biggest downside of 2011 to me as a whole.
I agree. I do agree with that. And, I mean, again, I didn't shoot this thing. I can't say anything like that. I have no idea. But my hope is that it can get up there and it can go, toe to toe. That would be awesome.
CZ shill?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I mean, I've not received any money from them yet.
The
I would
irony-
love to.
The irony is Brand hasn't done any like you would expect. Brandon to have like the red carpet rolled out for him. He's like, yeah. He's like, they funded my house. I don't have a mortgage. Like, no, like
No.
you've always been that way. You've loved CZ Shadow. I actually remember before Brandon knew about CZ, and he was in here. This was years ago. He was in here talking about like just different pistols, and he's like, "What pistol do you think like feels better than like a Glock? But like, you know, maybe it might be hammer fired, but like, you know, really has a good trigger to it." And I'm like, "Oh, that's the CZ Shadow too, all day long." Brandon went out to the range, shot it, and I think within like 3 or 4 days, you had it bought.
Yep.
Yeah. So the first day I went out and shot it. I was like, oh, I just hit a 50-yard, and this is when I was a pretty new shooter too. I just hit a 50-yard target with ease. Like, I didn't even have to sight this in. I didn't even have to get used to it. I was like, that's crazy. The next day I went out just before I bought it. I brought out every competitor we had to it in the video room, out to the range, and I put probably 30 rounds through each of them just to see which one I could shoot the best, and I could not beat it. And it was probably like 15 guns I brought out there that day. It was a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really have a hard time
But
beating
you
it.
bought it like right after. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I was sold. Like, I was like, oh, why would I choose anything else? I could shoot this the best. Done.
Yep. And so how does the TS3 compare to your Shadow as for not shooting it, but just in feel for people?
Say it one more time.
For people at home, how does your TS3 feel compared to their Shadow since you've had so much experience with that?
Okay, so grip angle feels similar, but if you look, I'm going to pull up the picture again. If you look, you can't see my mouse, but that grip, where just below the mag release and above the mag well, you can see there's a cut. So when you wrap your hand around it, actually hugs your hand a little better because you're actually getting a more comfortable grip, and it actually is inlaid into the grip a little bit farther, which is just interesting.
That makes sense.
And then because of the two gas pedals, it does feel like a TS2 orange that does have that, very similar to that. But the only way I can explain it is it feels sticky in your hands. Like when you grab it, your hand so naturally sits in it. You're like, oh, this thing is part of me now. That's the way it genuinely felt. And again, I've not shot it. It could be a completely different experience shooting it, but that's the first impression.
I did shoot it. It shoots great.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Everything you're talking about is how it feels to shoot. Like if you've shot, I mean, obviously you've shot Shadow more than anybody else here, and it just feels better than that even. There has this really nice recoil impulse to it, but I think the shining part about it is that trigger.
Yeah.
That trigger is solid. Dude. I will say, and I think this is a lack of experience issue with the TS3, but it was hard for Kai and I to both shoot fast with it when we were shooting with it. We were trying to like really put some pressure onto it and like just lay into it. We couldn't. We kept having like a trigger issue while we were shooting it, but I don't think that was the pistol. I think that was how we were not used to that style of pistol. Now you, who are used to it, that might be different.
I might be able to.
Yeah.
Because I can run the Shadow pretty quick. I mean, again, not like competition quick or anything crazy, but quick for a person who's been shooting a decent amount.
And then Eric Goffel, I think I don't know his last name's pronounced, but the CZ shooter, an incredible 10-time champion over there at CZ.
That was the guy we interviewed?
Shoot it. Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he can shoot incredibly fast with the TS3. So that's a testament to its engineering and ability.
And the thing I liked, I know we're raving, but the thing I liked the most,
no, it's just, it's a good pistol.
Is how when he was talking about it, he was saying, "Hey, I had this critique, and I was relentless with the engineers to figure it out. Like I wanted this like 5% better way it fit in your hand, maybe because he actually talked about how there was the back strap and the trigger undercut was actually a little bit smaller than it was on the TS2, which is actually interesting. And then I think there's also a double undercut underneath it, right? Oh, I can't see it on that.
Probably. But I mean, the point is, it's a really good competition pistol, right? Yeah. You got to shoot it for yourself because anybody else on the internet just sounds like they're babbling. you gotta put your own hands on it. That
is true. Let's see. 2 years ago, CZ said they would be releasing the P10 pistols. A couple months. In a couple months. It's been 2 years. When are they releasing the new P10s? What's going on?
The new P10s.
The P10Cs? I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
well, so there's a P10 ported that came out recently.
Yep.
Are they saying that there's like are you asking if there's a next generation of P10?
Possibly.
I think that's what he's saying.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that. But
I mean, they came out with the P13.
Yeah, the German.
The FD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
that's just a
a
P10.
FD P10.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that'd be really cool. I hope they do. I mean, the P10 just seems like it's a solid pistol. So if you made it better,
Yep. All right. Now, since we're talking about fast pistols,
okay.
this is the one I want to go to next.
Ooh, Opus.
Opus.
Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce that name. I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways. I say Venator, okay, and then I heard someone else say Venator, which just sounds wrong.
Venator sounds
Venator?
like the American
Venator?
version of
That totally
a
does.
like foreign name.
Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
you gonna get that Venator over there? Come on, you see him swimming in the water? That Venator? Yeah. I don't know. Venator sounds like it's what they're
Venator.
going
Like
for.
Yes.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Is that how he would speak it?
You might,
You did what in this cup?
that might be a rotating pistol barrel, if like a redneck. Anyways, so
Jeff Foxworthy. You got him- you
Venator,
got him
I know, that's what I'm getting at. Well, he speaks. I love Jeff Foxworthy. The Venator, this thing is pretty cool. So it's basically like a alien. The
Lago alien.
Lago
Like-
alien,
Lago
right? In fact, like I mean, there are a lot of similarities, but I gotta say, like, there's some really cool things they're doing as far as the technology involved in the pistol. But that's not like the pistol is great outside of that. Like you don't have to have the technology where you can like count your rounds and like tell you the temperature of the pistol and all that stuff. Like not everybody wants a smart gun. The pistol itself works, and that's what is important.
Yeah, and it did. It ran really well. I will say, I mean, that bore axis is so low. Mm-hmm. Like if you could see the slide is really close. It's I guess it looks more like a normal. I'm used to shooting the CZs.
Yeah.
But because of that, the slide is so light that if you grip it and your thumb is on the grooves up front there, you can cause a malfunction there. But other than that, I mean, once you kind of remove your thumb from the equation a little bit there, dude, it runs so well. I was limp wristing as much as I possibly could with it towards the end of that particular
Intentionally,
video
right?
intentionally, and it's just barely moving. And someone made a
pretty
comment.
cool.
They're like, "Oh, it moves more than this, or that." I'm like, "No, I was trying to get it to move. I'm just letting it shoot and do its thing."
If you watch my B-roll, I was not doing that, and that thing was not moving. If you watch it, it's just
It's like
It's
a
right there.
5.56 rifle that's well gassed.
yes, exactly. And I don't think it's piston driven, right, with the system in it,
No.
whereas like the Alien is.
No, I don't think it is. It's just the rotating barrel. I think that's all.
Yeah, so pretty cool. Like I like that to it. Some people were saying I don't know about this. Some people were saying that there's a recoil impulse with the rotating barrel, and that it would feel different with that. I didn't notice it. It just felt like a solid low bore axis 9mm pistol and great tracking to it. That was the important part.
A
Like
couple
the
of
Alien?
comments.
What did you say?
More like the Alien.
Yeah, kinda like the
'cause
Alien.
You shot both of them.
Yeah, the Alien, and the Alien's like one of the most low recoil guns I've ever shot. I haven't obviously shot them back to back. It's been like
Right.
a year in between, but both are great. Yeah.
Another quick comments real quick. Someone says, I said the quick 3 times. Let's see how much I can fit it in there.
Quick.
There you go. Are you guys answering any off-topic questions? Yeah, absolutely. Ask us. We're live.
Absolutely.
Let's see what you got.
Do it live.
And if it's inappropriate, we'll just give you eyes.
We'll definitely answer it.
Yeah.
Is the barrel and the recoil spring flipped or something in the Venator? I don't know.
remember.
Because he opened it for us.
barrel and
Did he open it on video? Did we get that on video? I can't recall.
I don't remember now.
Don't we have his number? Can we call? Oh, no, it's probably like,
I can text him.
well, it's probably like 1 a.m. in Germany.
I can text him. No.
He's sitting here watching the stream right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was, that'd be great because
Yeah.
then we get the answer.
It's a really cool pistol. He actually, the engineer, Florin, texted me when the video went live yesterday, and that would probably been like 1 a.m. He was ready for the video to go live. And yeah, it's an awesome pistol. Like I'm excited to see what they do bringing it into the U.S. Just so you guys know, that's about the price point of the TS3 without the technology in it where you can count your rounds.
Yeah,
So I think it was
round
like he said last year it was about 4,200. And with that technology, it's going to be around 5,000 if you want the whole package.
And some people pointed out in the video, actually like 80% of the comments, and he actually responded to some of those comments. I don't know if you saw
I
that.
saw that. Mm-hmm.
He said that it didn't count down right at the end. But it is still in beta. Like, it's still being worked on. It is not perfectly calibrated yet, and it'll get there. But, I mean, the fact that it's still it basically worked all the way up until like the last 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It seemed like that was where the issue was. And I'm talking about the computer on the back that counts down your rounds for those of you who may not know.
And that's the crazy part, right? You look at most engineers when they're coming out with a new pistol, like the TS3, for example, we'll take that, right? You want to make sure it's working, it's solid, there's no issues, it's reliable for the shooter, right? They're getting what they paid for. And then you're also including the technology aspect to it. So you're stacking on all this stuff that they have to make sure works with that pistol that no one else is doing. So I got to give it to them. Like, that's got to be a feat.
It's pretty cool. So some people are commenting, been a while. Whoa, this is new. These are the Twitch people. So hello,
Nice.
Twitch. We finally figured out how to get everything on multiple platforms, and we're rolling with good quality.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a 20-1 here. Classic Firearms. Would love to know your thoughts after you watch this clip. It's a TFB TV clip. I don't know what clip it is.
Oh, it's the one about the P10. It's the guy talking about the
yep.
P10.
Yeah, I mean,
guy.
if we can find it, then yeah, I don't have a problem with that. We love TFB. Let's see.
Except for that Turkish
guy, that new guy.
Kai guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Wait. Hang on. I got something for you. Wait.
Just kidding. We're just people are going to take that out of context
I know.
and be
It's
like,
gonna
"Oh my
clip
gosh."
that.
Like,
It's
I
gonna go
told you.
viral.
I told
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Like, no, absolutely not at all. We were just hanging last day of Germany. We were just hanging out with them,
Yeah,
with Kai and James.
People look at us sideways.
Patrick. Mm-hmm.
They, like as they're walking by, they're like, "What?" I'm
These
like, "Yeah,
guys
no,
still
we're
talk to each other?
Yeah, I
no
know,
way."
right?
Friends. Like it didn't end badly.
Dude, I'm actually really excited for the T-Sauce interview because we had some fun with that one.
Oh yeah.
It was a good time.
If I had prepared Kaya in advance to that we were streaming, I would call him right now and be like, "Hey, you want to hop on for a minute?"
That's fine.
That would be fun. All right. So the random question,
Yeah.
is ammo question: 308 Win or 7.62 NATO for the FN Scar, which is best? I've heard lots of mixed opinions, but thought I would hear it from y'all, and I know you guys know your stuff.
So I personally, so I'm assuming you don't mean just the general debate over that. You mean like specifically within the Scar 17.
That's what it sounds like, yes,
Okay.
because specifically they did mention the Scar.
Okay.
For the FN Scar is what it says.
Well, I've never owned a Scar. I've shot both through them. Somebody else has.
I may or may have on both. So, and we're talking about. He just wanted to know what was the question.
Chris, I see you. I was whispering to somebody. Don't worry.
Just having his own private conversation.
Ammo question: 308 Winchester or 7.62 NATO for the FN Scar.
Oh, I
Like cycling, I'm guessing reliability, performance.
I ran 7.62 by 51 in mine all the time. I mean, you can run either or. It's not. I didn't notice a difference in mine, honestly. But
Which would you prefer?
7.62.
By 51, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
7.62 by 51.
That makes sense. So when we bring it to the range, we've done testing before, and actually coming up on Sunday, there's a Scar 17 video. Might be original versus the next gen Scar, and we shot brass and steel through it. It functioned.
No issues.
No issues. Actually, there was
Oh.
a little bit of an issue with the Scar 17, but it wasn't that it was
Was
ammo,
ammo.
based.
It was ammo.
It was break-in. So the next gen Scar has a little bit of a break-in, or at least the one we got specifically.
It's got
you
trigger
needed-
freeze like my
there was-
BCM.
Exactly. There was a trigger freeze issue. But here's the thing. We broke through that. Like, it took probably 3 mags, and then we were good to go. But the first couple shots, we were like, man, we got a broken Scar. Like, what did they do to this thing?
And Chris, the TFP video is not. Yeah, links don't come through YouTube, I guess. So I really don't know how you're going to get that to us while we're on live quickly.
Shoot.
But
Shoot it to the Instagram page.
Yeah, I was going to say.
oh yeah, we do
let's
have. Yeah, shoot it to Instagram and we'll see.
message it to the Instagram page. I'll take a look at it.
And watch it just be. Watch it just be James Reeves' shorts. We're standing next to Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He says, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So that was for the FN Scar
Cool.
question.
Yeah.
All right. And now on to our next thing here. Let's do a video. Because this is one I really want to do. Are you gonna put it up?
Nope.
Oh, which one?
Okay,
There's two.
I got it. I got it.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know which one.
All right, here we go. So I've muted it.
The Schmeisser.
The Schmeisser. And it'll play again.
What is that?
There it is.
No, actually, this time, here, let's do it one more time. You can hear Brandon talk.
Oh, hang on, you got to go back.
All new Schmeisser DRS9.
Schmeisser DRS9.
Yep. Yep.
I'm the same thing. I hate hearing my own voice.
That's my toupee talking.
Yeah. Talking hair. No, that thing's really cool. So that actually is coming to US. So a lot of the stuff that we saw at IWA, we didn't know if it was. Schmeisser said specifically that is coming to US. Shout out to Amy, 9x19. She was the person doing interviews there at the booth. She was great.
Yeah.
Got us all the information we pretty much could use. It is a roller delayed system within there. And it's not like a roller delayed that happens within an MP5. It's more of like your Strybog or Kuna, right?
And
Pretty cool.
I did want to say this is different than, I think, what was the other version? I had a picture of it up earlier. They had an older version that's already come as a 9mm PCC.
Yeah, that was like
It
an AR9.
Yeah, it was longer and more of an AR9 style. So I just want to specify that this is something different than that. And I'm not going to, I have not really played with a lot of Schmeisser firearms, but like it was really solid.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't know what to expect.
My honest opinion is that it looked like a bigger, if you guys have seen the Matador Arms, Mat 9, the roller delayed one, it felt like just a little bit larger version of that, like larger profile. I love the Mat 9, like 10 out of 10 firearm. So if you're bringing that to the US, especially at a really good price point,
Yeah.
great idea.
I'm excited for it because I think it's going to be really good, and may also be my segue into the question that's right here. Oh, I got the point. Perfect. It's how many PCCs are on the floor next to us? Take a guess.
Ooh, yeah.
Because we may or may not be doing something with that. But can you guess how many PCCs are on the floor next to us? And I'll take a picture and I'll throw it up there just to show it to you guys.
We
But
counted.
We did count. All right. Any other items confirmed for the U.S. market? IWA. The
Slovakia.
RS3.
RS3? Yeah, the RS3 is coming later this year. The Grand Power, the M4, I think it's the M4 MS, if I remember correctly.
I can't zoom in on that, unfortunately.
It's basically
to tell.
it's a piston drip. It's like a 416 style with that
But
with that
like,
short stroke gas piston
without
system.
the price of the 416.
And that's the kicker.
Like
exactly.
this. Okay, I don't get. Okay, on this stream, I've gotten really happy about a lot of things, so
He's
I
like,
can't say that.
Brandon's about to say, I don't get excited. Like the
He
whole
gets
time.
excited all the time.
But
He's
this
like,
was really
PS3.
cool. Specifically, the next one, I'm just going to link it real quick, and that was the 308 version. Oh,
That was cool.
man.
It's basically your 417, like same operating system, short stroke piston. That one, that's not confirmed to come to the US yet.
No, not yet.
They think they can get it into the US if they bring a short barreled version, which I'm like, well, damn, twist my arm.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
Dang.
I have to have a 13-inch
If only
308.
we could get CZ to bring a short barrel version of the BR.
Balls in your court, CZ.
Just saying.
Some may say it's like the ultimate MP5.
The Brin. Yeah. Some would say that. Also, some would say you're an idiot, apparently, according to the comments on that short.
Which is so funny because because everyone there loved that
Yeah.
comment.
Yes.
So at CZ, we made the joke for those of you who didn't see it that they had a little shorty boy with the
Comments on that one.
with the pull out stock on it that, and it looked from
That's an
afar
interesting way to put it.
Yeah.
a bit like an MP5, and I was like, man, that's like the ultimate version of the MP5. It's 5.56. You still got the pull out stock. You can still.
For the rest of us, retractable.
There you go.
Pull out.
Jokes are fun.
It goes in one direction. Doesn't go back in.
Nope, you pull it out. And
Only goes. That's it.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
hold it. The gun's over here. The stock's over here.
It's a one-time use.
California compliant. California compliant. No, but it did. It looked a lot like it, and I actually had a picture of that. I should have thrown it up. But and the comments hated it. But everyone at CZ was like, "Dude, that's actually really true. It does actually look like that because in person it does."
MP5 on steroids.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was Brandon's thing, and I said it, and then people were like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "Thanks."
Never listening to Brandon again.
Exactly.
Did anybody else hear that bus drive by?
Yeah. I'm just like, cool.
It was
Thanks,
a
guys.
short one.
It was a short bus. With
That was a good one. That was a good one.
With the toupee?
Yes, with the just he has the window open. He just throws it out.
Yeah, his toupee comes
man,
off.
I'm taking shots on this
Holy
one.
crap, dude. That's
All right.
hilarious.
What did you get the video, Josh?
Yep, Slack.
Okay.
What was it?
So we're gonna look at that video real quick with the TFB thing.
Oh, Slovakian. Wait, real quick.
Go.
So it's coming to the U.S. to finish that question, right? It's coming to the U.S. at supposedly short barrels, so like 11. I think they're importing 11 and 14.5. Here's the kicker: short stroke, $1,500.
You know I'm a sucker for a short stroke piston gun.
Like, seriously? What else do you want?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could go lower, right?
Yeah.
I could go lower, Dennis.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for that gun being like the Slovakian military gun, you're getting it for $1,500 in the US.
That's
Amazing. Yeah. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah, I hope it comes
So
over here.
I'm looking at this video like right now on my phone. It is with TFB, and it says not a secret. We're working on innovations. Single gun. You can see here as well. You can see it all for the P10 will definitely be upgraded. Yeah, coming soon. So I guess there were upgrades that they were promising for the P10, and he said that directly to James Reeves.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, this was 2 years ago is when that video was posted.
So, and upgrades are an interesting way of putting that. We actually talked about this yesterday. Like, define upgrades.
Yeah.
Yep, because they
Because-
could have been talking about the ported.
Exactly. Porting is an upgrade to some
Yeah.
people. Other people are like, hey, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
a bad
also
upgrade.
I get
but-
Chris Lawrence. What's actually really funny is I used to know somebody at Costco. His name was Chris Lawrence. So that's
Probably the same guy.
Yeah,
maybe
that's him.
It might be. He was a cool dude. He says ever since they said that, he's been mad because they've not released that new P10 with the upgrades. Every time they release a new gun, he's like,
Listen,
"Why can't I
I'm
get
mad at
this?"
Glock. They
Yeah.
haven't released that.
49.
Well, no, not the 49. They haven't released that modular gun that everyone was hyping up either. But I'm not gonna be mad at them.
that mythical modular gun that
mythical
never
modular.
came to be.
No.
Yeah. The Jins.
Instead, I just got a 17 and a 19 that I can swap slides back and forth.
Yeah.
It's modular.
Modularity.
The square one goes in the triangle hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Technology.
Technology. Right? I think you heard that for the first time in Germany.
I did. Everyone's talking about this Technologia video. I'm like, what is that? They're like, it's a Vine back in the day. I lived on Vine. I've never seen that one. Right over.
Going-
I miss Vine.
Oh, Vine back in the day. So good.
All right, and now we have the final one. Final thing that we saw that was pretty cool. And this particular one, I don't think it's coming to the United States, but something similar is. And I got the volume meter for this one so we can talk over it because it was just loud. But the Victrix booth was really cool. And I don't know if you guys have ever like played with their firearms or anything like that. They're gorgeous and they are machined so well. Honest to goodness, to me, this one in particular looked like the kind of gun that I would want to put up on a wall and not shoot too much.
The Kinetic.
The Canik, yes.
Kinetic. It's awesome. It's their PRS gun.
Yeah.
So those are like on the side. It looks like wood panels. I think it's brass.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's brass, kind of like weights to keep it down. I think that's a 6 or 7 port muzzle brake.
Yep. Hang on. We can
Looks
count.
On the end of
expensive.
there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks expensive.
Well,
I mean,
welcome
it's-
to Italian firearms, my friend.
I was gonna say Italiano.
Technology. It was there. No, it's really cool. It's obviously a beautiful gun. I mean, there are people out there who spend so much money on PRS, and that's like a drop in the bucket to them. So,
Ooh.
They need to offer that in 22.
Why? Why? I don't know if you guys could tell. I lost my voice coming home from Germany, so whenever you make me laugh too hard or Josh does something silly enough, it just completely goes away.
Josh is like, add a comp.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
at a comp.
add an FRT,
in
dude.
22.
And some ports, like all along the barrel, just like 18
Oh
ports
my
on the
gosh.
barrel.
Everybody. Every firearms manufacturer. Add a comp, add
At a
ports.
comp.
Aiden says you can get an MR556A4 upper for $2K and then just build the lower. That's what I did. Saved me like $1,500.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still going to be more expensive than the Grand Powers.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't know what it's going to be imported price as.
I don't know either. Yeah, we'll
mean,
see.
So it's
I think they
exactly,
said-
is it exactly like a MR556? Like,
It's not a
I mean,
clone, but it's
no, it's not a clone.
It's not-
No.
it's not a clone.
It's I'm trying to think. Like close. It'd be similar to. I mean, it's a short stroke piston driven gun. I mean, it's at its core, it's like a 416 that they made in Slovakia. So
Aiden's comment, I just pictured him doing this at the screen, but I have an HK. Because it's true. You have the HK. It makes sense.
Well, half of it anyways.
Yeah, if you have an HK, dude,
Right.
more power to you, brother. Like, we're not talking to you. We're talking about the other 99.9%. All right,
Yeah.
who can't
I
get
can't
one?
afford
Well,
that.
Dude,
he's
and
the one who bought the upper and then got a different lower
Yeah, yeah.
for it. So
I will go back to my previous statement. 99.5% of us who don't have, even if you just buy the upper, you're looking at was that 2,100 to 2,500? Like, it's not cheap. So yeah, the rest of the people, it's a pretty good price point for what you get.
he just said LMAO.
Dude, and good for you, man.
Yeah. I make terrible
Shots
financial.
fired.
Yeah. I make terrible financial decisions myself.
Yeah. We are cut from the same cloth, Aiden.
Yes.
All right.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I feel like anybody on here at this point at 7 o'clock at night
Yeah.
probably cut from a very similar cloth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so those were all of the guns that I had kind of queued up for us to look at. What else were you excited about at Germany? Josh, what questions do you have for us now that we are here and we went there? Maybe we didn't already talk about it.
So, to be honest, I was working all weekend, so I did not get to see a lot of the coverage. I did see some of it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the long form video to come out so I can see more.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Hopefully next Friday. It's a soft
The one that I
date
did see
next
was
Friday.
I like that the chassis. I did like the chassis thing because I'm a sucker for a chassis for a Glock. But
Yeah.
It's true. And just the
I know
fact you can put in
I know
a pistol.
people say it's expensive, but
Wait.
it's
Can you put the TX22 in there?
it's
Yeah.
it's any gun. Yes.
Yeah. So the only kicker is whatever pistol it is,
Has to have an
the owner would
adapter,
have to
yeah.
make an adapter on the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I-
I feel
I'm
like
with
that
you.
one would be one that would.
with some fun in that one. I mean, get a drum mag.
Some fun.
Fun.
Yeah. We
catch our drift.
When you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be amazing.
Little freedom finger action.
Yeah. Get
That's
your
what
freaking
Jason
finger
has.
out.
Almost got you.
That's what Jason has, the freedom finger. He's really fast at shooting.
Brandon got excited when he started talking about Jason's freedom finger. You see that?
Wait, here we go.
He liked that one. There was no shots fired.
I just like using those. All right.
Oh, gosh, that was
terrible.
so loud.
We're playing with the
Soundboard.
soundbar.
So I didn't get to see a lot of the coverage, but that PCC was my favorite thing that I saw so far.
The chassis.
Yeah, the chassis. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope it comes to us soon.
People can complain about price all you want, but I mean the 365 Flux, the aluminum was expensive also.
true. Yeah.
I mean, it's came down a little bit now, but it was expensive when it first came
And
out.
that's for one
And
pistol.
people were complaining. Yeah.
Yep.
And people were complaining about that. So
One person says, background, Joshua, you guys need to show more love to Gucci AKs. And no, I'm not talking about you, Stenzel.
who?
I like that you specified that.
Who's Stenzel?
Stenzel? I can't remember the model, but it's like the one that they made that's like I think it's short stroke piston driven
How
system.
Gucci?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We covered it at SHOT Show.
Yeah, I don't
You
remember.
and I.
Yeah, I just don't remember off the top of my head.
It's the one where we shot it off a tripod.
Oh, yes.
Someone's
Is that an alarm?
Yeah, it was an alarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was there. Are you going to get yelled at for being?
Yeah, that was sort of. Yeah. It was like time to head home.
And
Having
then
too much fun.
So yes, well, AKs are great. Absolutely have no complaints about AKs. I think why Gucci AKs are a little bit harder to come by. I feel like than like a Gucci AR.
I just
You're gonna make me talk about my Meridian.
yeah.
I'm really trying to
You're
push
gonna-
you
you're
to
gonna
it.
make me. All right, I love the Meridian Defense AKs. They're awesome. They're
Yeah.
they're great AKs. And there's a Pestilence. Clint had that one, but Clint and I actually got them at the same time. So I got the bulk, And now that's the old school Volk. So I don't think they make them anymore.
Yeah.
That was a milled receiver one. Now they make stamped receiver ones. And then Clint got the Pestilence with the 69 on the stock. Nice. And
I see you.
Oh, I can't do the click. Nice.
yeah, so we got those at the same time. Both of them run great. Pretty much anything from Meridian's awesome.
Yep.
Whoever, if you were part of the batch that got the 545, the 556, or the Sim 60x39 Alpha series that they put out a couple years ago, I'm so jealous because I was waiting there for the drop and it was sold out by the time I got there.
Missed it.
And I was like, man, like Alpha, like we're talking like true Alpha, like Zenitco furniture going all nines, probably heavy as a solid
was over
block
there
of
drooling.
aluminum.
Josh was over there drooling.
Like it was so cool. And then what they do too is they actually make it so where it'll run suppressed and unsuppressed without actually changing the gas piston system. Although they did put a new piston system in there that's adjustable, so you can pretty much run whatever. You can run subsonic, supersonic, good to go.
I just think a lot of people aren't doing Gucci AKs right now because of the price of 7.62x39.
Yeah,
That's just
when I got
the
mine,
real.
that
Yeah,
was attractive.
Yeah, it was.
for that
Yeah,
reason.
you could get a whole case for cheap. Now everything's expensive. So.
Yeah, it's like you can buy a nice gun
Yeah.
and then shoot it cheap, or you can buy a cheaper gun and then shoot expensive ammo.
Yeah.
It's gonna, and then the ammo will end up costing you more later on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
and I
the-
feel like
yeah.
a lot of our interests also align more with just like ARs. It's kind of one of the reasons, like the guns. that
We had
really
an AK
get
guy in
into.
here. We bulleted him into being an MCX and AR guy. So
We did.
It's behind the camera.
I would
Yeah.
show you it, but we can't do that on live.
We still have one. We have one
One
AK
AK
guy.
oh, yeah.
Matt.
Well, and
Matt's
Matt-
still the AK guy.
Matt will never change.
Yeah.
No.
He's not
No,
gonna
and I'm okay with that. That's great. Again, not hating on the AKs. Just
No,
want to
no,
make
no.
sure
No, I
we're,
don't- I
we're
don't-
like
yeah.
crystal clear.
I like Zastabas.
7 and
Don't
so
talk to me the same way.
so Joshua, who has a converted AK guy, says, "Yeah, Matt doesn't talk to me the same way anymore."
Also,
They don't get excited about the same thing.
Rifle Dynamics.
Oh yeah.
Jim Fuller,
Yep.
incredible
Legend.
in the AK community, or legend in the firearms community as a whole.
Yep.
AK community, he is the peak, right? And Rifle Dynamics does a great job at making anything really Jim gets his hands on. So another great one.
Oh boy.
No,
Brandon's
I
chuckling.
one of my old friends from Costco just texted me, "Hey, quick question: do you work at Classic Firearms?" And I said,
Is it the
"Yeah,
guy?"
I'm streaming right now." And he said, "Yeah, I've been watching you."
Is it the same guy?
It was
Oh, I thought it was the guy you said you worked with. That had the same name. Asking about the P10s.
Is he a Kirkland special?
Nope. Hang on, I'm gonna go find a comment. It was back up top. Yeah.
That's the guy that messaged me on Instagram.
But yeah,
Pretty
so
cool.
that's just funny. That's just a small world sometimes. And so, but they agree. 762 is a little overpriced right now, and
Yep.
that is an agreeing thing upon. And yeah,
When you have less places making it before,
right.
it was plentiful. You could get it from Mother Russia. And
There was an interesting 760x39 ammo we were shooting. It was the Hornady Subsonic. And I was really hoping that it was going to be like my new subsonic ammo. It's 255 grain 760x39, which is over double what the standard is for 760x39. It's normally 123 grain,
I feel
124.
like this is about to end in disappointment. It wasn't. It was.
Yeah,
Good.
and disappointment. It wouldn't cycle, and I can cycle Brown Bear subsonic in
Yeah.
there all day long. But unfortunately, the Hornady, I don't know what it is. Like it's like the ogive of the bullet, just does not feed well inside my AK. So it'd be great, probably like a bolt action or like a lever gun, something like
Are you
that.
saying
Yeah.
Hornady doesn't get the ogive right sometimes in some of the rounds?
Weird.
That's
Hornady 300 blackouts calling.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I just like 8.6. Wait.
Will you decide to pick up the phone?
Oh, it's not as loud.
8.6, I've never heard of her.
There, there we go. I got it.
You mean 338 ARC?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that one.
Okay, yeah. We're talking about the
that-
same thing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just
yeah,
making sure. Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. If first off, nobody's guessed as how many guns we have laying on the floor next to us.
One
Just
person
saying.
did. No, one
Oh,
person did.
did
One
they?
person said
Josh is fact checking.
Hang on.
Hold on.
He's going way back.
I don't think I have a sound for that. Oh, wrong one. Wait, drum roll.
There it
I
is.
read it up there. Someone said 16 or something like that.
16. The
Someone said
answer.
16.
Brandon?
Don't answer it yet.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
We're gonna let some people guess.
Yeah, we're gonna let it kind of go a little bit longer.
13. Someone said 13. That's what it was.
Okay. We're gonna.
Rookie numbers.
That is rookie numbers.
Someone said 47.
That's
getting closer.
Now we're getting there.
okay. If y'all had to choose STHF.
What?
Yeah, STHF.
SHTF?
Yeah, that's what
SHTF?
what I'm just reading it as
he
it is.
put
Yeah.
ST. Okay.
Gun, what would it be? It must be stock, and except for the optic. Personally, I think the AK is the GOAT, is what Echo Truth said.
Yeah. Until you don't have any ammo, because it's not a very common caliber in the U.S. anymore.
I actually had a different take.
What?
I was going to say it's not a common caliber in the U.S. I was going to say more so that until something goes wrong with it, which the AK guys are going to say, well, nothing goes wrong with it. It never breaks, right? But getting it to like fit, like basically if you have an AR-15, right, and someone else does, and say my AR-15 breaks, I can just easily throw a new BCG, whatever else in there. Hell, just put the upper on the lower, boom, good to go. And I'm good to start rolling again.
Maybe he's rolling with a whole bunch of guys with AKs. I don't know.
Yeah, in that case.
And he just still parts off of his
Why are you
guns.
rolling with guys?
I don't know. That's not me. It's him. You know?
No, the AK is awesome. The AK is great for especially like a 5.56 one. I think you've got me interested.
What are you? All right, Brendan.
For SHTF, I'm saying it's a good idea. For
Yeah, it's a good idea.
5.56,
It is
because then you don't have to worry about caliber.
What are you gonna pick?
I'm
You're gonna pick
picking-
an AR.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you picking?
Honestly.
An AR?
I'm picking AR.
Yeah, you
Like
guys are gonna be
11
I'm gonna go MTX.
Then you're running into the same problem I just talked about.
It's true.
No, it's fine.
Dude,
Said no, it's
11.5
fine.
AR for a carpet to fan scenario. I'm just saying, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You could choose the Sons of Liberty. You could choose the URGI.
The Suns. I didn't know where he was going. The Suns.
You guys can't see because the. Hang on, let me widen the screen. There, guy went. The Sons of Liberty.
So funny.
Yeah, so on and so forth. It just don't care which one you pick. Really, it could
Yeah.
be Anderson one. It could be a Radical one. You're gonna be able to find
you're gonna
parts
find
for
parts
it.
for it,
You
yeah.
just loot box some place. I don't want to say some, but
You know what you're about to get at. I was like, here we go.
eventually you'll find better parts.
No, I agree. I mean, yeah, I'm with you.
You could go in with an Anderson,
All right.
come out with a Sons of Liberty Mark 1.
All right. Ammo in your AR-15 and barrel length.
What type of ammo and what barrel?
Let's go barrel length first because that applies to the gun, and then
I think we're all
we'll
gonna pick
round
the
out
same
the
barrel
gun.
We live in North
We're
Carolina.
all gonna pick the same. barrel.
Virginia's up north. Georgia's down below us. Tennessee's out to the side.
Yep.
We're not needing much more than a 500 round, so or 500 yards. So I'm just gonna go 11.5. I'm sticking to the 11.5.
I like it.
I learned
I like
a
it.
lot in the last couple of years. I was like, 13.9, 16 inches. You want to get the length so you can get the distance. And I'm like, well, but
And then he puts the LPVO on there, and then goes to a CQB class, and I was like, that's not a good idea.
look, when you're wearing a face mask, LPVO jabs you in the face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a face mask on, you could actually articulate better.
No, it is. It's one of those, and that's why it's good to take those classes. Brandon took a CQB
Yeah.
class and realized that there were issues with the LPVO specifically when doing that. That's why you do it.
Yep, exactly.
And you did, and
Yeah,
you
learn
learned.
your kid.
Yeah, but I agree. 11.5.
Yeah.
I'd go 11.5 max, 14.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then what's your ammo choice?
I'm probably gonna go. I mean, if crap really hits the fan, I'm just gonna stick to something pretty simple and common, something that I could easily get and something I could easily stock up on. Probably like a 62 green tip.
Okay.
62 green.
I know what Ryan's gonna pick.
You
just
saw me
saw him
type
Google-
it in.
saw
I
you
just want to
Google
make
it.
sure I got the grain weight right because it's a weird grain weight. It is the Hornady. We were just talking about Hornady. It is the Hornady Black
Or if the O-Jab's
75
good on that
grain.
one.
75 grain. And it's great because you know why? Because it's 5.56. That's why.
Yeah.
It's not some proprietary caliber that
That's
it's
probably-
new and all this BS.
Hornady makes good stuff.
No,
but
but yeah,
I agree.
Hornady 75 grain SBR round specifically because it's made to work in shorter barrels. It's made to thrive in a 11.5, and
with the rhymes.
it's good. It's solid. Like it is really good ammo. So if you guys are interested in some home defense ammo and you don't want to have some like, what do you have? M855A1 that's
Yeah.
like impossible to find.
Well, that's
awesome.
I mean, but I'm not stocking
ammo.
on that because it's too expensive, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a couple of round mags of that because, hey, if you encounter a force with body armor, it's going to make more sense. But other than that, the 62 grain green tip will do just fine.
Yeah.
It'll
Or-
go.
Yeah.
Or you can commit
I
war
agree.
crimes and go varmint
62.
round.
Well, there's no one to say it's a crime. It's not a war crime. That's all I got to say.
Yep. And because that was a thought I had. Or even the shotgun round, the
Get some
drone
A1
round.
and be done with it. Get some A1 and be done with it.
Brand's going skeet shooting in the apocalypse.
Look, if it's zombies, it works out great. You'll be all right.
Yeah, there's some great 5.56 rounds.
Our lovely person in the chair over here says 11.5 supremacy. But
Agreed.
It is also agreed that 11.5 is great. All Hornady Black in every caliber is great, is another comment from Christopher. And then like 6 arc.
I agree with you for the most part.
I'm sorry.
There's some interesting stuff with 208 grain specifically that I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah.
Yeah, 208 grain, 300 blackout. I've just seen some iffy stuff with it cycling. Take it for what it is. Not like depends on the gun, right?
What
I've seen
gun?
it cycle. I've seen it not cycle. Yeah,
Was that a rattler?
it was a rattler and a honey badger.
Okay.
You had to turn gas all the way up.
Someone getting a phone
Get a
call?
cycle.
I feel like I hear a phone call.
No.
Yes,
I hear the
that is my sister.
Ah, okay. Not the person I thought it was.
No,
Just trying to keep you out of trouble.
no, it's good.
But waiting for it. I took a picture and I'm trying to get it up on the stream. So keep talking.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So, all right, talking about 5.56 ammo. I really like going SBR rounds because they have different like engineering behind it that people have figured out ways to make it expand earlier on or get more velocity quickly out, depending on what powder you use in the round itself, which is really cool. And that's specifically that 75 grain SBR round. It's one of the biggest parts about it is that powder that has a fast accelerant to be able to be used early on in a shorter barrel. What do you think?
That's cool. I probably just get my 11.5. I'll do my 11.5 BCM. That'll be my
What
my
ammo?
pick. What ammo? I'll just 62 grain green tip.
So I
In case someone has some body armor.
All right. Do you know why I have? All right. I have a
I'll do
little bit of a
A1.
negative when I look at green tip, and it's because I haven't like tested this myself. I'm not one of those people that's like I will not look at anything else but this one round. But we had a class with Kyle Lamb, and he talked about he was using M855A1 or no A1 before A1 was a thing. So M855 green tip, and he saw when he was using it on people, he saw it sail right through them. And that was the downside of it because it's made to be a barrier blind round.
Yep.
So it, hits that wall, continues on, then gets
I can
into them,
see
and
that.
then fragments or tumbles or whatever else, right? But in that case, it was actually probably, if I'm guessing, Somali, Mogadishu.
Mogadishu.
If I remember correctly, it was a class we took about a couple years ago, but sailing right through them. So since thinking about that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I would. Yeah.
Well, I think it's about time to start wrapping up. So do you want to give whatever hints you want to give about what's coming up next and why I took a picture of the stuff on the floor and had you guys guess what's actually on the floor and how many?
Should we say it?
You can say whatever you want. I'm giving you complete creative freedom here.
All right,
Not like
so-
I can control that, you know?
Brandon's sitting there with a whip with live streams.
He's poking him under the table.
9 gets on camera.
I've been in Germany too long.
Yeah. So no, we're actually going to do a video really soon on PCCs, and March Madness is coming up. Everybody I love watching it. So it'd be cool if we did like a bracket style
Like March
PCC
Madness.
video.
Like March Madness. We're gonna pit PCCs against other PCCs.
Yeah, like a lot of them though. Like a lot of them. Like almost all of them on the market.
Maybe we post a bracket and then everyone gets their bracket and figures out who.
Dude.
I love that, dude.
That's
Dude, great
and then,
idea.
And
Great
then
things
people
happen.
can submit their bracket.
all right. Are you ready
I'm
for
excited.
me to display the photo?
I'm so much more excited now.
Are you ready for me to display the photo? And then I'll let Josh. You can tell the number.
Oh, and this isn't.
This isn't all of them.
Oh no,
No.
definitely
So
not.
for the record, I just literally reached down below me under the table and took a photo.
I love the random brace. Just this floating brace.
It's floating right near the scorpion.
Yeah. It's like it will not fit.
It tried.
We
It-
tried.
What's funny is they can see that too. And so that is what we have. So we're kind of preparing and trying to get ideas together and things together, and that's why they're all on the floor. Josh, would you please review the total number on the floor? Would you like to recount?
18.
18 was the correct answer. I don't think anybody got it.
No.
Some people got close. 47 was a lot. That's more like what's
47 was a lot.
also on the wall.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
But there will be more.
Oh yeah.
There's
No,
there's more. That's just part of them.
that might be a little over half.
Yeah.
18?
Yeah. Because I think we're going to get up to about 32, right around there at the
I
end
had
of the
an
day.
email about
So
another one earlier today, so we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. Not going to give final numbers, but it's going to be awesome. That's the idea behind it. Is kind of getting a lot of guns new. A lot of them are new. Vast majority are, but there's some older ones too, and kind of pinning them against each other.
Yep. So going to be a lot of fun. And those are the hints that you get by watching the live streams. So that's I kind of like to try and give a little hint on what's coming up on each of the live streams and also talk about what was in the past. So that makes it just fun, and we can talk to you guys, get your thoughts, because that idea would probably have not come up had we not had that discussion right here. So there you go, Josh. And also, I've already got like 3 people saying, please do that. So
Oh well, yeah.
Now we got to make a bracket.
I mean, we've only been working on it for like a year. You know.
Yeah.
So my favorite comment is that's like playing the floor is lava with all those on the ground.
that's exactly what it is. Oh,
That's every day here.
no, that's one part of the floor. The
Yeah.
other part of the floor is
Yes.
a bunch of other bracket style videos we're doing.
That's so funny. And also, like, the camera stuff is set up there too, because I was kind of finagling everything throughout to get the live stream ready. All right, last question, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Is it how many pistols have the KOA? I'm reading it exactly as it comes up.
What? How many? What is that?
I was trying to translate.
How many? I don't know.
No, what do you mean? So, in all seriousness, you mean like how many manufacturers are using the KOA? Because
All of them now.
there are a lot of them.
Everybody's-
I would say
yeah.
so. Springfield, Smith and Wesson, Glock. Obviously, they've been doing that for a while.
Yep. CZ,
CZ,
they now have it.
the P10, and they're the only one who's not using the rear sight to hold in the KOA.
Didn't
that I've
Springfield
seen.
have a KOA too?
Yeah,
That's what I
Springfield.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
also
okay,
first
so-
one.
yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
The echelon.
Springfield Echelon.
Yeah, so I guess, but there's more and more coming out. I feel like it's just gonna be.
Yeah, everybody's gonna
Which-
jump on.
Real quick, I got to say the Springfield KOA or Springfield Echelon, like one of the most underrated pistols.
Oh yeah.
Especially that new like 19 style one. Yeah, the 45
Or
19X.
19X.
I tried to zoom in on you, and it just like whoop, it pulled out a little bit.
Oh yeah, 19X. Or I think
There
it's
you
the
go, pulling out again.
The Echelon 4.0 FC. Amazing pistol. Knocked out of the park.
Yes.
Are you proven?
Reliable.
Oh
Echelon.
No, wrong.
yeah.
Galil.
Galil.
Oh, that was the question to the reply, or that was a reply to the question, what's on the floor? They thought a KOA would be on the floor.
Oh, come on.
Gotcha.
But still,
I mean, we
either
do
way.
have a KOA laying over there.
I thought there was one more I saw. And then, okay, one more final one.
Okay.
Have you guys ever used these bore sight laser sighting tools for helping you zero a red dot?
I haven't. I use it to zero my red dot.
So you can get a
Getting
rough zero.
close.
Yeah, you can get a
I
rough
usually
zero.
use my iron sights, kind of get it close just by looking at it, and then I'll take it to the range and just verify.
What you can do too,
Or I'll
actually.
just have Josh take it out and he'll zero it for me.
Do you remember Josh Kent, who was on the channel? Josh Kent?
Yes.
From U.S. Arms Co. He was a U.S. Army sniper, and we talked about this. I was like, what's your favorite method of kind of getting close when trying to zero the gun? Because when you have a brand new gun, like especially a bolt gun that you're shooting 1,000 yards out, it's hard to get a rough estimate to really dial it in. And he showed me basically what he does is he looks through the barrel and then basically aligns it with like barely moving his head between the optic and the barrel. to
It
be
was
able
wild.
to
I
get
remember
really
watching him do
close.
that.
And it worked.
It was wild.
He got it within like 2 MOA at 500 yards, and then he just dialed it in from there. Yeah. So I've been doing that since.
Man, there's so many comments that keep coming in. All right, but we're gonna end it up there.
Is there any good ones?
Are there any good ones? We got.
This is fun, man.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, enjoy
I do
this.
love it, especially
Yeah.
because it's like I am such a fan of the quality, and I love the background. I'm so proud of myself. I spent
Hey,
a lot of time.
Brandon
working on
go
it.
killed
to-
this. Brandon, like, not only is he whipping us behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
he's also just making a great set. You guys can't see it all. He's been working all day on
My
this.
shins are
knocked
hurting
out the
'cause
park.
he's smacked me in my shins.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Look, I'm really
Oh.
short. Okay, I can't reach.
That's all I
the
can
way up
reach. It's my
It's
shins.
just this.
It's just my
At
shins.
least you didn't say your knees.
Kent says, "How about the Canik Prime that comes out in April or March? That's the Radian one, I'm assuming. Is it out? I thought it was out.
No, it's not out yet. I don't think it started shipping yet. Yeah.
They just been. That makes sense.
Yeah.
They did the same thing last year.
Yeah. with the
We haven't
TTO.
shot it, but the Canik Prime was solid in itself, and then you add
Yep.
the Radian stuff on top of that, the backstrap, the magwell, and the comp on the front.
If,
Yeah.
'Cause you
if
remove the
everything is
porting.
as if everything is as advertised, it should be pretty good.
I'm excited to shoot it.
Yep.
So Canik's like the only usual critique that I have, and I'm not saying it's horrible, is it's a little snappy. They're just a little snappy, right? They
Yeah.
just hit the back wall hard. Like other guns, they have different issues. Like they move the optic more. This one just kind of snaps back, so you just gotta push it forward, and you're good to go.
A little bit more.
I felt like, so when I first shot the Prime, I really wanted, first of all, a non-ported version. Or if you're going to go ported, really double down into it and make it so that recoil is really tamed. Because if you're doing porting, you have the downsides, right? You have the flash when shooting under low light. So if you're going to go that route, like, I want to see like it have very low recoil.
And I think that's what you're going to get with the Radian.
Yes.
I
Because
really
I
do
didn't see
genuinely
that with the
believe
Prime.
that, because the Prime, that was the biggest, like, I was like, oh, this is an awesome gun. When I picked that thing up, you guys heard me talk about it for months. I was like,
it
this is one of the
feels
best
great.
feeling guns I've had. I was like this close to buying it, very, very close to buying it. I had it in my cart at one point, and I ended up not buying it.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes I
now,
regret that.
and we've used the Radiance before. I mean, I have it on my personal gun. I wish I could show it off. It's right over there. Great, fantastic afterburner.
You can take
It's-
a picture, and
works.
I can throw the picture up here.
Oh, you have a picture.
I probably have a picture. Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah, I have a Ramjet on my Koa
Sorry for the comment.
19. It's pretty good.
But yes, so was there any German after parties like Kryonovetsky? Okay. So I actually forgot about this, so it's a good thing we didn't end.
Yeah.
One of the questions was, how are all the cons compared to each other? That is, SHOT Show, you have NRA, you have IWA, at that point, Enforce Tac. What else do you have? You have a GOA.
Gun Con.
Gun Con, Can Con. So I think all of us have been to all of them. Not all. Between all of us, we've been to
to all
almost
of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
So
I don't think any of us have been to Gun Con.
I've not.
No.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Nope.
Trying to remember who puts that on.
Is that is that TGC?
It is TGC.
TGC.
That's we were thinking the same. Yep.
Yep.
So TGC puts that on, but no, I haven't been to that one. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I feel like SHOT Show is obviously the best, just because it's so much, and everybody releases all their new stuff. The other ones that I've been to hasn't really been like new stuff released.
Yeah.
So I guess SHOT Show would be the best one, and it's the largest. So
I was to say, I mean, it depends on kind of what you're talking about. So if you as a human being are wanting to go to one of these, I don't think SHOT Show may not be the best place, because it's going to be hard to find. If you've never been to one of these things, SHOT Show is huge. I got lost. Josh brought me to the back of freaking SHOT Show my first year, and then says, oh yeah, good luck. And he just walks away. He's like, go down that hallway and you'll be good. And then they're calling
What's
Brandon-
that game
Brandon
where you
had-
do that?
yeah.
Where you drop your buddy off
Yeah.
and they have to like figure out a way back?
That's what it was. And then they're like, hey, come to lunch. I'm like, no, you guys just go without me. Leave me behind.
Brandon had all of this planned out. Like, he plans everything. Like, he tries to like plan all this stuff out, and I was like, you realize that's not gonna work, right? And he was like,
It didn't.
no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Like, I'll make it work. I'm like, okay, all right. And we get there.
I can hear this conversation. Brandon's like, I'm an
Yeah.
able-bodied
Yeah.
dude. Like, I got this.
Yeah.
All right.
And he gets there, and then like I saw a look on his face. He's like a little child. He's like,
You ever the best thing I can explain it is like if you've ever walked into New York for the first time and you kind of look around, you're like, oh, Times Square, or maybe even a Costco for the first time, since I brought that up earlier on the stream. You're just like, holy cow, this is huge.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with all that. And that's pretty much what it was like.
Next thing you know, Brandon's tugging on a coat. He's like, can you show me the way out?
can you show me the way?
Well, it's like Home Alone.
Exactly, yeah.
So in that regard, if you're looking for the biggest, that is it. If you're looking for one to go to in America, probably NRA. But I will say this, I was genuinely impressed with IWA. And the biggest reason why is once I figured out how everything was like laid out, extremely easy to find things. You tell me, hey, we're in 3A. I know where 3A is. Boom. And if I don't, I have a map that just, I can walk to 3A, and then I just got to navigate this massive building to get to you, but that's about it.
I agree with him 100%. I would say, yeah, because the top two are definitely SHOT Show and IWA.
Yep.
Or Enforce Tac.
100%.
IWA / Enforce Tac.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would say SHOT Show probably is still king because of the amount of new stuff that comes out at SHOT Show. But with that being said, the ease of getting around with IWA and Enforce Tac and how well it's laid out, it's very German because it's obviously in Germany, but they're smart. Like they figured out a way to make it palatable for someone coming in and be like, oh, I want to go this place. Okay, well, here's the exact area that you need to go to, booth number, and it's laid out in a grid.
And
you're like,
if you think you're going in the wrong direction, you're not. They will have barriers, temporary barriers everywhere to guide you in the right way. I felt like I was being herded at times in IWA. Like, I do kind of mean that. Like, it was...
They herded you?
Yeah. Because, like, you would walk in to an area, and you're like, oh, where do I go? I don't know. And it was... Basically, you couldn't go anywhere that was wrong.
So many jokes.
These guys over here just don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was trying to keep it rolling.
No, yeah, no. I'm so
Yep. Well, I've never been to IWA, but if any of you guys can't make it to SHOT Show, you can't go to SHOT Show. You can at least try to go to NRA.
Yeah, NRA is a good starting point for a lot of people.
Yep.
Because it's big.
Yep. And everybody can go to it.
Yeah, and everybody can get there. Although it's in Atlanta and Texas, so if you live out on the West Coast...
Where is it this year? Is it Texas again this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we're
Dang. Yeah, I wish it was closer.
But
Yeah.
that question then said, somebody else said, what are the German after parties like? Are they like Noveski and Cry? I don't think there really was many after parties. It was...
It's called Finnegan's and Mulligan. Those are the two. They're
and
Irish bars
and it's
in
Finnegan's,
downtown Nuremberg.
because that's the first place you go. And if it's too busy, you go to Mulligan's because you need a second shot.
Exactly.
That's pretty much it. So if you go, well, it's not near. I guess it's not near the banquet. I was gonna say like it was in Vegas. You just walk there. No, you don't walk there. You gotta drive.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing about, I would say, SHOT Show is that most everything's within walking distance, and the things that aren't are very close.
Yeah.
Very,
I don't
very
think
close.
You could
we
be
only
spread
got-
out all over the city in Nuremberg. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only time we took a car while we were in Vegas was when we went to go to Kai's wedding.
No, we did. We went to the the Hux party.
Hux party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
that
Q
Hux-
party.
Q
Yeah.
party, yeah.
For the record.
And Flux.
Yeah.
And burn-proof gear.
Yeah,
Burn
we did.
I'm like, there's a lot of
yeah,
people.
There was a lot, yeah.
That Hux party, that was legit. That was one of the. That's where I met.
Oh, that's right. You only
yeah.
went to the Hux party. The actual,
Yeah.
Hux party. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
he
Grant
went.
and I.
Well, that was the Grant and him went to the. It was the next night. I think you had a different one, right?
No, that was the
he was
one.
gonna come with us, but
That was the one. Okay, so I could say it. It's not like a secret. So I was.
his alarm's
There we
going
go.
off again.
Alarm's going off. When I got this 50 cal blank firing device that apparently the military actually uses.
forgot about
Wait, hold on. We need to set the stage just a little bit more.
This sucked, man. This is
Okay.
the worst part of SHOT Show.
So we're in the Venetian.
Yeah.
And if you guys know what the Venetian is, casinos everywhere. We had just gotten done with SHOT Show. We had gotten a 50 cal kind of blank. It was not a real bullet. It was just a fake. And Ryan went and put it in his room. We came
each
back.
got one. They're training.
Yeah.
The military apparently
K.
for training.
Yep.
Show them how to load
How
a
to
50
load
cal, an
and rack 'em.
M2, Modus.
Yep. And then he comes back down. We go do. I think we ate something, and then you were going back up to your room. Continue.
Yeah. Go back up to my room. Key card doesn't work. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And I'm thinking, oh, like if you put like, especially back in the day, you put like a key card too close to your phone, it would demagnetize. You got to go back downstairs, get a new one. Cool. Do that. Person on the front desk gives me a new one. Go back up. Still doesn't work. I'm like,
Yeah.
now either the reader doesn't work or that lady was messing with me or something, right?
And mind you, so Grant and I were going to the Hux party. He was supposed to come with us, so we're just all kind of waiting on. We're sitting down there goofing around in like the casino. We don't gamble, so we were just kind of walking around. Just
We went and ate.
Hang on.
Didn't we?
Whatever.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
I went and
Yeah.
ate.
Oh.
Well, no, you guys went and ate, and I came and met y'all after because I had a,
we
I had a
continued
dinner
to eat,
meeting. Yeah.
because all the other the rest of the team met up with us there, and then we were gonna leave. But yeah,
So then I go back up the second time, still doesn't work. Cool. Reader error. I come back down there. I'm like, hey, like either my room's messed up, but I got to get somebody up there for technical support to look at it. And two guys come up after about 15 minutes of me sitting outside my door, and there's a security guard with them, and like he's coming up like all like like, hey, I'm here to assess the situation, make sure everything's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's coming through, and I see the two guys who are like their technical support, like who can help get in there. And the security guard's like watching me the whole time. And I'm like, okay, well, something's going on here, clearly.
Yeah.
This isn't just a broken door. And the guy comes up and says, hey, the reason you were locked out of your room was because that 50 cal, there was a large round that was found, and they were concerned that maybe you could do something with that. So then they go around, search my room for a little while, don't see anything else. And they're like, all right, here it is. Like, I'm like, here, like I show them, like, it's not even around. Like, first of all, we're at SHOT Show and stuff. People have bullets, but like it's not even real.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, yeah, they understand. They're like, it was a misunderstanding, all that stuff. But by that point in time, a while had gone by.
I mean, it was probably
Yeah.
30 minutes. Grant and I were sitting there. We're like, dude, I'm bored. We're playing on our phones at this point because we had already finished food.
it was longer than 30 minutes. I can assure you.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was a couple.
that's
It was a
probably-
couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's right. Because we were
It
pretty
was?
late to that
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
And because we were going to meet up with Geisley people to go say hi to them, and we did. Hey, Brandon. But we were sitting down there. We'd eaten our food. We had like played with our phones. We had conversations. The whole team had come and gone. The rest of the team that wasn't going to that particular party. So,
And that's how you get put on a list at the Venetian.
yep.
Yep.
He went to bed.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. I was like, yeah, that was it. But it was KAK. I still have it.
Yep.
From KAK.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could
very
be
cool.
worse.
thing.
Your bathroom could have flooded.
Oh, dude, we need to tell a podcast
Crazy
story about
story.
that. That's
There's so many SHOT Show
There's
stories.
so many SHOT Show stories.
Like a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That one's funny though, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people use that bathroom throughout like the day. Because I know I used it at some point.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah, because we were, so for those of you who don't know, when you're at SHOT Show, our days start at my day starts at like 5 a.m. And then most everybody meets up at like 8. So we're scrambling from all our rooms trying to gather all the stuff that we let somebody else borrow or put in this particular room, the podcast room, or whatever have you. And then we go to meet up. And then you come back, so you have tons of people touching all the rooms and tons of people in different areas. So anybody could have used that bathroom, and it flooded.
It flooded. And the
Flooded.
point is,
That-
we went back to that podcast room in the morning, the day we were leaving, and it was literally going over the lip of the bathroom area into the main floor. And I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a disaster.
First
Very
we
quickly.
get there,
Yeah.
and we had probably only had like 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, that's
Maybe.
right.
yeah.
That's when
We
I
had only
early
had like
flight.
2 hours of sleep because we only had and so I'm like sitting outside the room like just waiting, and then Ryan comes up and Ryan walks up and I don't even like budge. I'm still sitting there.
I'm like, "What's up,
he's
Josh?"
like, hey,
And
what's
Jo-
up? I'm
he's
like, all right, let's go. Let's do this.
and then you called me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I had woken up on time. I'm claiming that one because I did.
You
I woke
woke up.
on
You
time.
woke up at the
No
time you
reason
were
not to
supposed to
believe
be
that.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I went to go sit on my couch and I was zipping up my my bag, and I had leaned back just a little bit and I fell asleep. And this is 5 a.m. We have to
Likely
leave.
story.
Yep. So me and Ryan walk into the room and we're just looking.
I'm in my room.
Like, you hear something?
It's like sounds like water.
It's like a
running.
spigot. Is there a fountain in here?
I was like, oh.
And then we step in,
Yep.
flooded. Yeah,
Flooded.
whole thing.
Good thing this is not my room.
Yeah, I can't. People below
Yeah.
floor must. It's raining.
Why is it raining in my room?
Advanced technology in the Venetian. You really don't ever have to leave the hotel.
What's that smell?
Is this like the sphere?
Yeah, but everything was good. They got it fixed. We didn't get to see the conclusion of it because we left.
Yeah.
But we let them know before we left.
Hello from South America.
South America. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
South Africa. I'm sorry. I read
South
that wrong.
Africa?
South Africa.
That's not my bad. That's my bad.
Wow.
He says, big fan of you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're big fans of you.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
All right. That is pretty much all the questions. There was somebody who made a statement that says these live sessions are really cool, and we appreciate that. Thank you for showing up. Do you guys have anything else that you could think of?
Just if you guys are here, you at least watch our content. I was gonna say
Yep.
appreciate our content. I hope you appreciated it.
Yeah.
But you at least watch our content, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you for doing that.
Josh, you have any closeout thoughts?
Not really. I'm just looking forward to see what this Mark 1 does.
All right, I got a bone to pick real quick. You started. You know what I'm about to say because I've been thinking about this all day long. I want a Mark 1 as well, and I'm probably gonna buy it. But why is it not ambi? Why is it not ambi? I'm just like,
It does
It's
not make
fine.
sense.
It doesn't have to be.
but
Ambi.
I shoot ambi guns,
I
so
know,
I'm like, God,
but a lot of I
love it.
know, but you know, you don't need ambi.
But if you train on it, and that's what you're
Yeah,
used to,
yeah, I know, but every other AR has been not ambi, and you've been
I
fine
can name
up until
off
now.
right now at least five.
Until the ADM.
There are so many. Everything has ambi now.
Yeah,
Even the
they do.
Scar is ambi now.
Daniel Defense, who I thought never would go ambi,
They're
came out
ambi.
with an ambi low receiver with the R3. I mean, like, pretty good. Like, I think it's expensive. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's so expensive for a low receiver for an ambi one on their end, but still, it's a good low receiver. So, come on.
Trust me, I love ambi, but I don't.
This
I don't
one's
think
for you. Where's the Stinger 9?
Did you talk to them while you were there?
Oh,
We
yeah,
did.
we did. Hmm. So, it should be coming in to the U.S. very soon. The ATF has been holding it up, unfortunately, from coming in. So, Lukanski's working hard to get it in, and
Yep, we saw him.
we want to see it. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
nice. I was surprised. Especially when you told me the price.
Dude, that little 4-inch barrel on there.
Oh, love the 4-inch barrel.
Yeah. I call
Genuinely.
it the extended one.
There's so many jokes here. I'm just gonna leave them.
No, actually, I did. For some reason, man, I can't say what I was going to say now. But I was going to say, I did like the longer one better.
Nice. Digging himself home.
But seriously, it felt more natural. Gosh darn it, I'm done.
Yeah. No, you betcha it does.
I can't.
This is getting off the rails.
This is
This is
great.
an actual conversation we had. With, what's his name?
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Don't stop.
Didn't we do a short on that? I think we did. It was in the video somewhere.
No,
see his
it's
face,
awesome.
it's red.
It's hilarious. I'm dying. So the reason Brandon's saying that is because on the 8-inch model, there's a front charging handle as well as a rear charging handle.
Oh, I hope you know. There's so many comments that are just like, that's what she said.
Dude, I mean,
I knew it. Like,
Oh,
we're
Oh,
children.
gosh.
We are children.
we are grown children. Wow. All right.
I know what you're saying, and you're so right.
I'm
It
trying
is.
to-
It is more natural.
But there's not a better way I can say it. That's the problem.
Well, you like more options.
But
Someone said that.
specifically,
It's like the difference between American and Japanese version.
I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh.
Y'all are undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The internet stays undefeated.
I laughed so hard I got a headache.
I actually have one too.
All right. We love you guys. Genuinely, this has been great. I don't think I've laughed that hard
yeah.
in at least a week because
Last one. Brandon was really excited about the new 16-inch version. You guys will see that coming out very soon.
They do have a 16-inch version.
That's what I'm saying. They do. Brandon, I showed Brandon. Brandon was like,
Dude, that's
"That's it
That's
right
me.
there."
That's all me.
nice.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, these people are great. I love you guys. Have a good one.
guys.
We are out of here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. God bless. And I think it's going to take like 10 seconds for the stream to end because I added an outro.
Oh.
So
God bless.
keep an eye on it. And